Hello, beautiful people. Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Today I am very fresh after 8 hours long sleep, so I am doing two videos for you, not too many. Two videos. One is morning thoughts episode, and I'm gonna do in second episode this one a Gucci fragrance. So first of all, Gucci is a brand. They were really at first one of those giant brands like Chanel and Dior. Uh, like their name was big. Gucci handbags, their watches, they're really big. They are designers, like proper designers, very prestigious house. So there's one point Gucci fragrances were really like hyped. That time I did not use any Gucci's, but I know Gucci Purum 1, Gucci Raj, Gucci Envy, Gucci Purum 2. A lot of these great fragrances were out. Then they sort of lost track, I think, when Tom Ford, as a creative director, I think he left. Okay. And then he moved on to some other brands, and then he started his own brand. But after that, Gucci sort of lost his way, and many people say Gucci's fragrances are way overpriced. And the fragrances like Gucci Guilty line, people bash it, but I think I like Gucci Guilty line. Gucci Guilty Black is fantastic. Gucci Guilty original one is smells nice. It's like Mont Blanc Legend. It's like a staple. It's sort of like a, how to say, like a army Swiss knife. Swiss army knife. Okay, it's easy to get compliments, easy to wear, but people most part they're looking for something more Aventus like, so they compare and they bash. But Gucci, the Guilty Oud line was good. Then they have the Gucci Guilty Absolute, bit overpriced in my humble opinion, like around $100, but that's okay. But today I want to talk about one classy fragrance which got discontinued, and I got a bottle, and I'm very happy I have it. I wanted to own one of these bottles, so that's where Gucci by Gucci Purum comes. I saw Gucci Purum Sport. I wanted to buy it green juice, but it was sold out. So here you go. This fragrance actually is not cheap. This is I got it for $75. Okay, and this is a 90 ml bottle, Gucci Purum or Gucci by Gucci. This is known as, okay. So this one, the whole line, the Gucci right now, they discontinued this one because they now are focusing on Gucci Guilty line. So they have Gucci Guilty, the green one. They have few other ones. So Gucci's line is changing. So these are very fantastic presentations. Okay, this is for men. They also have for women. So I love Gucci handbag and the designs, that especially the green and red. I think the white one, those bells are very pretty. So here's the bottle, and this is very beautiful bottle. This is the same bottle they use for Gucci Pro, Gucci Sport, and then Gucci, I think Gucci Intense Oud. That is also discontinued, very expensive. That one is over $110. So very heavy bottle here at the glass base. Big darker bottle, looks very sexy. And this is the horseshoe, whatever you call this. I forgot the name of it. This is, you pull it out. I don't know what's it called. Something to horse and stables. Okay, I forgot. Very nice heavy cap. Looks like a bell here. And here's the atomizer. I really love this bottle. Very heavy, very premium bottles. Okay. And one other thing, it clicks onto place. You can pick it up. And once you put it on, it's like put it down. You see Gucci here. So this is one of the most favorite fragrances of men back in the time when it was released. This one got so much love. This basically is a fragrance, very easy to love. And I have something interesting I read yesterday in Fragrantica. I'll share it with you. One brother wrote, this fragrance is dominant on citrus, I think as far as I remember, tobacco, cypress, notes like, I think, orange, maybe a patchouli, maybe there's mint, there's some woody, amber, those kind of notes. Doesn't really stand out like in the notes breakdown, but the fragrance in composition smells very, very lovely. This one has some similar fragrance I'll show you, but this one exactly you cannot copy. I did not smell exactly this fragrance in any other fragrances. So let's spray this and talk about it. Okay. Yesterday I was like, I went to Start Enterprise, bought it from there. So I was driving back. I want to take some nice pictures. So I just took some with my car. It came out nice. So here you go. Nice little spray. Let's give two more spray. Not very heavy spray, like not very big mist, but small burst. Okay. So, oh, this one also has the violet leaves. Okay. So I just remember. So I was thinking, like moment I was testing out yesterday, I reviewed so many fragrances. I was going to take like either Kuros or Hugo Boss bottle Oud again, but I smell this for some reason, and I did not remember it was discontinued. Okay, I just love the smell so much, and I read the reviews that this one has poor longevity, and I'm like, I can have a cheaper fragrance than this, like about $35, $40. I can get better performance, but I took this one. Few reasons for me is that bottle. One thing, I really love this bottle. Second thing is discontinued, I read. Third thing is this fragrance smells so darn good. If you smell this, you will no way hate this fragrance. Okay, it's such a built for love, and the tobacco note in this is so beautiful. So it opens up a little bit fresh. It opens up very very fresh, very like in the days of Armani codes, Hugo Boss bottle. This one can stand next to those with a perfect gentlemanly feel. This one opens up very lovey-dovey. That's, I think, mandarin orange, bergamot, sort of like a citrusy opening, and that violet leaves gives that freshness, but it does not have that violets like Fahrenheit or Zinnia or Vumo. It's not very violent violet. Okay, it's a sort of like a very lovely. Think of like Givenchy Gentleman, and the way they use violets there. This one is used in this. So this is a semi-dark fragrance for me. It's not super dark or it's not super said fresh. This one is a very versatile fragrance. You can rock this in high heat, you can rock this in mild cold weathers, but the fragrance I think ideal is for daytime, summers and spring. This is two times I would see this wearing. High, like very intense winter, this fragrance is not going to have the oomph to last. So I would say go for Gucci, the Oud one, the same bottle, Gucci Intense Oud. That one is discontinued too, but that one has better push. So longevity on this is actually on the poor side. I detect it for the first 45 minutes nicely. Then after that, it is very close to skin. Okay, I know longevity actually is on the poor side, no problem. But I still say this is a great fragrance because the comment that I read, and it just made me smile. One guy wrote in Fragrantica that this smells like the airport's duty free, and you totally see it. You know, if you have been through duty free, sniffing fragrances, walking from, you know, airports are nice, you know, relaxing place. It's like, you know, once in a while this announcement, you're boarding, you know, like your flight is ready for boarding, you know, like those ladies' voice. I like those voices, and then I like going to different shops well lit. You know, the chocolate counters. You know, you go to the cafes and the bars, restaurants. Everything is so well lit and organized. Even McDonald's looks nice there. So this one definitely has that. It reminds me of the movie The Terminal. You know, Terminal, like Tom Hanks and Catherine Zeta-Jones. I every time I watch it, it makes me gets me to tears because the ending is so beautiful, the acting is so top notch, you know, and the story is very heartwarming. This fragrance, I would say, it's very sentimental fragrance. It's a very cozy fragrance. That tobacco, it's so beautiful, so unique. It's fresher side. At the same time, it's kind of like a sparkly tobacco. It's not a very smoky, ashy tobacco. It's like a sweet variant. It's a very much like a amber, like surrounded by amber. It's sort of like a fragrance you wear, let's say semi-formal, or if you're a father, or you are, you know, a nice guy. You are a guy easy to approach, or you're just relaxing. You know, you are a very friendly guy. You like to chit chat with others. You read books. This fragrance is for you, definitely. Almost dropped a bottle, sorry. So it's a nice little fragrance. The only weakness I would say, yes, longevity projection is kind of piss poor on this one, but I like smelling it. I get about 3 hours from this overall longevity, but 45 minutes, that's all you're gonna smell. After that, you have to do this. But I think perhaps if I wear it more, maybe my system, it will get used to it more. Maybe I'll detect it more in time, but I'm no way letting it go. And the criticism is this fragrance used to be 90 ml. I do not like 90 ml bottle. I hate when people give you stingy. Give me 75, it's okay. 75, 125 standard bottle size. 90 ml, give 100. Why, bro? 10 ml more, it wouldn't hurt, isn't it? So this fragrance will be so good if you're just married, if you're just having a nice little dinner at home, and you know, perhaps it's very cozy scent if you're trying to get, you know, not cheeky with it, but if you get, you know, like close encounters, this is gonna work like a charm. This is gonna be so sexy. And one last thing before I finish is that people say if that one is discontinued and getting pricey, you can try this fragrance as a substitute, and you can definitely, they also have the tobacco, they're similar. Dolce & Gabbana, the 180T, Vera Wang for man, similar like amber colored juice. This is actually better longevity than this, but this one smells more tropical fruit punch, sort of like a cigar. But I don't think Gucci is very same or similar. Those two cannot replace this one. This is totally beauty and unique on its own. So people who used it, they have gone through bottles, they will have good fond memories of it, okay? And people who bought it, let's say from duty free or other countries, and you used it, you finished your bottle, perhaps you kept your bottle with you. I know that. So this is a sentimental fragrance. I think many people love it, and I think I'm just so happy to own this bottle, okay? This bottle is a beauty on its own. You can take great pictures with it, of it, and you can take it to places, you can create memories. This would be a good fragrance. Decant it, and then on the flight, this would be a good fragrance, okay? Our office work, gym, very inoffensive, beautiful. and kind of like unique scent. The freshness of it, the tobacco freshness makes it unique. The patchouli and then the violets, they are not very aggressive in this one. So it's a mild, handsome gentleman, and it's discontinued now. Overall, this fragrance, for the smell, I'll give this 9 out of 10, but considering the performance, it's like a 7 out of 10. Okay, so thanks for watching, and today, maybe later part of the day, I'll do some more reviews. Okay, take care, have a nice day, stay positive, and keep smelling good. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.